No. Greetings, Walker.
You're
You're
tall.
not also going to the Abode of Ignominy, are you?
Yes.
As its name implies, it is a moonless place full of forgotten secrets.
What seems to be the concern then?
This one saw a stranger setting up camp outside the cave nearby. Local legend says that Mafala worshippers used to lurk there, raising dead too, I think. To venture so close to such a place, it does not seem wise.
Oh, what did this person look like then?
A Khajiit woman, Cathay by the look of her. She wore the attire of a sorcerer. But then I could put on a tin crown and claim that I am an emperor. She stays there heedlessly, or lingers with bad intentions. Either way, no good can come of it.
This one thinks if you put the tin crown on and call yourself emperor, everyone would probably agree pretty well. Alright, I'll look into it. An animal's grave abode. And also, Chief Targan, thanks for the follow, man. Ripped. Rip the Dune Ripper. Let's see what this one wants,
Who are you? Did Caldathir send you? Well, don't even try to stop me.
No one sent me. What are you doing here?
Oh, well then, greetings. My name is Naramako, and I intend to walk right into this spooky cave and find the works of a brilliant Khajiiti mage. Before you ask, yes, it is full of slavering, undead, and yes, I am petrified to the point of weeping.
Oh, do you need a hug? What are you looking for specifically,
You mean to help? Well, I guess there's no harm in delegating. According to my research, a powerful wizard named Marzulajo used this place as his laboratory. If you find his notes and any memory stones he might have left behind, I would be indebted.
Alright, well, fair enough. I'll go gather some of Marzulajo's notes and memory stones then,
Thank you for looking into this, Walker. I can't wait to rub this discovery in that sour-tongued Caldathir's face. It's always, be careful with this and don't meddle with that. He's just a fat old bully.
Oh, you are a wonderful Khajiit. Why do you need this one's Marzulajo's notes?
According to my research, Marzulajo had a great fondness for animals, just like me. He even discovered ways to bring them back to life.
Rotting?
At least I think he did. Fuzzy on the details. Anyway, his notes and memory stones should hold the answers.
So you want to bring an animal back to life then?
Yes! You're not going to scold me like Caldathir, are you? It's just a frog. A single hoppy little frog. What harm could that do? Anyway, he's the one who made me kill the poor thing. And for what? A water-breathing potion? I can't even swim!
You know, you can bury it in the little pet cemetery up the hill. But when you bury them there, they don't always come back the same. No. So, you want to be a necromancer,
What? No, of course not. It's completely different.
Necromancers don't, want to keep people alive. They just want to keep things rotting. I just want to keep things alive, really. Well, I'm a necromancer. What you're proposing is absolutely necromancy.
You're a... Oh, dear. Well, call it whatever you like. Guild regulations clearly state that manipulating white souls, the lesser souls of beasts, is completely fine. So there.
White souls is completely fine. Did Jurassic Park tell me anything? It's never just a simple frog. Nope. Did you know how companies feel about things like Google app? You love that voice. Oh, yes, I love her too. You mentioned Cathari. Who exactly is he?
My high elf alchemy professor. And a heartless, saggy-faced brute. I'm a member of the Mages Guild, you see. To progress, I have to show proficiency in potion making and such.
And you dislike Cathari. Why do you dislike Cathali so much?
He's
Mimi!
potion we make includes some terrible reagent, like a baby newt or a sweet little toad. I don't even like to hurt fleas, let alone innocent amphibians.
What can you tell me about this place then?
It's called the Abode of Ignominy. Say that 5 times fast. But I didn't find much. A few cryptic references to a temple that collapsed into a sinkhole or some such.
A temple to what?
Well, when the name includes the word ignominy, it's a safe bet that it's nothing good. I found a reference or two to Mafala, the clan mother of dark secrets. Probably something to do with her. Ooh, gives me the shivers.
Brrr. Yes, this is a great voice actor here. You never heard meanie in games? I've heard meanie, just never in that quite that affliction. He's such a meanie. They probably had fun with that, right? I would have to guess they did. But Khajiit, Mafala is the kind of mother of dark secrets and recorder of hidden guilt and eternal shame. The fallen temple was once a center of worship before sinner suicides brought her cult to disfavor. Now it hosts others. Is. Slowly loading. Slowly loading. Ah, here we are. Guy Zesty, you're gonna try to stream sniping me? How you doing, Guy? Praise Mafala. Praise you who she who spins webs. Praise her who weaves the threads. Ancient secrets do keep. She whose machinations creep. On her blood and bone, beat darkness which is sown. Rolled fragment. Thank you.
Ah, Rolla Cay. A land of fertile valleys and grand hills. But enough about Rajin's past romances, yes?
Rajin. Oh, this is one of the. This is one of the. That's one of the Khajiit heroes. A thief and a lover. Sort of like a Robin Hood. Look that destruction staff up a little bit more. Is that Brazendar's voice actor? Yes, but slightly different inflection, I think. Such a nice little area here. Definitely like the delve maps as well. They're not just one note in one path, one circle. Memory zone.
Oh, Sugar Snout. My sweet boy. I don't... It's not fair. You were so young. So young. I'm going to fix this, boy. I'm going to bring you back. I promise.
They don't come back because you want them to. So we're kind of boring. All dailies eventually get boring, unfortunately. I kind of wish they made it so, well, I don't know. Some type of system where players can kind of like add into the dailies a little bit. Give more lore into things and all that. But ultimately, some people just want to grind out the dailies quickly and get them over with. So you can't really help anything with that. Memory stone? This one.
Sugar Snout, stop! You're killing him! I never intended... What did I do wrong? This isn't you, sweet boy. This isn't you.
Yum 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 yum. You're eating, oh no! Gotta head down here. This would fit. This would taste so much like fine pork, yes? Sugar snot. Crack the elfic shoes, yes. I think I mentioned in my last video, guys, but if you want to get sets out of Elsweyr on your main characters and you want to sell them off immediately, because some people are looking for this stuff, Alfiq is probably the one you want to go for. Go for Divines and are impenetrable. People will buy it, especially if they didn't get Elsweyr here. Well, I finally reached the Abode of the Agony. This one can tell why other Khajiit will give this a wide breath. All the manner of necromantic experiments took place here. Of that I'm certain. Broken urns, musty imbix, half-open sarcophagi, and so on. That alone is no constant concern, as I am well-versed in necromantic arts. But Mazureau found restraining belts and choke collars. Clearly these necromancers practice a savage brand of necromancy, one driven by a dedication for the Darker Clan Mother, Mafala, no doubt. It fills this one's heart with deep disappointment. Even so, the Abode affords me a space in solitude I need to conduct my own holy moral experiments. Time to get to work. Several entries follow, containing odd glyphs, obscene postulates, and largely ruined by water stains. 2E, there are 342, mid-year 22. Okay, we started on Rain's Hand 12, mid-year 22, so that's like 4 months. Ah, another breakthrough. Adding 6 drams of bone meal in stool solutions to the base distillate destabilized reaction, resulting in a far less volatile brew. All that remains is application of the recently deceased tissue, and a few days later, the digital observation, the rabbit I found should serve as a perfect new test subject. While Majuro feels great pride in the excitement, he must proceed deliberately. This stage of the process is a tremendous risk. Mid-year 28, 6 days later. The irradiated rabbit exhibited unsettling behaviors, attacking the bars in the enclosure and frothing at the mouth. Seems as one has more work to do. Last seed 8. So, like a week later. Dark Moons. I must report with a heavy heart that Majora's dearest friend, Nagasut's, expired last night. He was a very young Senate tiger, as Senate tiger goes, only 4 years old. A waste disease took him just a few weeks ago, and despite my best efforts, his condition deteriorated rapidly. This one is heartbroken. I have nothing more to write on the subject. Last scene 11. After long consideration, I decided to test my most recent version of my reanimation solution on Sugar Snout. I know I should conduct more trials on the lesser beasts, but it would never forgive me if I let this opportunity pass. Margaret, look kindly on these works. Hearthfire 2. Success of a sort. A chemical treatment of the reanimated Sugar Snout is expected, but he shows signs of aggression and fails to recognize me when I call to him. Manjaro already regretted his decision, but the deed is done. At this point, all this one can do is hope for the best. In the meantime, I'll continue to perfect my alchemical recipe. Hopefully my next surgery will be far better than my dear Sugar Snout. That's it. Monty Python kill reference. It kind of sounds it, but I don't. It doesn't like say it for. It doesn't say it outright. I'd be interested to see if we see the killer rabbit like in a cage. It's just like beast of like sharp fangs or something like that. Oh, hello.
Now, this is a little unorthodox, but I just felt horrible about what happened. Bringing you back to life is an imperfect solution, I know, but I am confident you'll get used to this new beginning.
Sugar Snout ate the guy, so he brings him back for necromancy. He's just like wobbling around there, like, it's fine, it's fine. He just can't control his body as well as he used to. Oh, hi. Feel drunk for the rest of your life, but you feel fine. Yeah, exactly. What's wrong with that? Uh-oh. Don't let me die! Right, somehow. Alright, let's take a look at this memory.
Zarir, no! Stop it this instant, please! I can fix this.
And-
I just need to paint a restraining word to... Stop! What are you doing, Zarir? No, 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 no! No! Don't do that! Don't do that! Ah!
And then he got eaten too. Sky shard. That's, kids, is why you don't play with necromancy. Your cat will eat somebody, and then that person will eat you. Remember, you need to assert your dominance early. Okay? Assert your dominance early. No, that's not when you play with the gods, that's when you play God. You don't assert your dominance. See, that's why everyone thinks that like teabagging in PvP is disrespectful. But no, you're just asserting your dominance. That way, if you ever have to resurrect somebody, they know who's in charge. I like they call this Northern Elsweyr because I'm guessing that we're gonna have Southern Elsweyr and Eastern Elsweyr and hopefully Western Elsweyr at some point. Just like Kragler. If only could turn dead PvP players into zombies. You technically can. You can use their bodies to create to up your corpse count.
Bright moons, you're back! Not that I had any doubts, mind you. So, success? Did you find Marzula Joe's notes and memory stones?
Yes, but it did not work out well. He resurrected his pet percentage, and things did not turn out very well.
A Sench tiger? That's remarkable. If he managed that, the frog should present no challenge at all. Thank you so much, Walker. When I publish about this, I'll be sure to mention your contribution. I can't wait to see the look on Kaldathir's face. I wonder how long after death you can perform these rituals. Do you think they would work on something smaller, like a mosquito? So many questions.
Did you not hear about before? Michelle's spell had terrible consequences.
Oh, let's not overreact. Advanced spellcraft is as much an art as it is a science. Sure, he may have encountered a few bumps along the way, but that's to be expected. I won't fall into the same traps. Trust me.
Trust me, yes. I'm looking forward to her exploits in the future here.